I suggest to you that I personally will not be voting for Donald Trump because of three reasons.
Let me guess, because you're a soggy octogenarian Operation Mockingbird asset whose career is on the decline? Or is it because you're a microwave conquistador with no principles? He looks like the final boss in a video game about conquering a beignet store. If you want the powdered sugar, you have to come through me.
I think his creation of, or his destruction of Roe v. Wade and the protections for abortion.
This guy's an award-winning journalist. The microwave conquistador over here knows damn well that that decision was done by the Supreme Court, irrespective of Donnie's opinion. And though he supports that specific measure, giving that power back to the individual states was a right decision based on the legal principles that law set. But Soggy Demon already knows that.
The immigration reform bill that he did not embrace.
Yeah, because that immigration reform bill came just a few months ago after tens of millions of people came here illegally already. And that supposed reform bill just provided a pathway for thousands and thousands of people to illegally come in before they did anything. It was far from reform. It was just hackery to make it even easier for people to swim over the Rio Grande and get expedited into the interior of the country. Also, he didn't embrace it. Bro, he's a private citizen. He doesn't have any power to embrace or not embrace anything. You're saying he just doesn't like the bill? All right. Well, neither did the Congress, bro.
Rather, he has chosen to become an absolute racist when it comes to speaking of particularly Latin undocumented immigrants, comparing them basically to animals.
By undocumented immigrant, he means illegal, alien, mostly military-age men, migrants, whose first order of business when stepping foot in this country was to break the law. And the only people that he compared to animals are MS-13 savage gang members, murderers. And yeah, those people are animals, and that's not racist, conquistadors.
It's horrifying. I don't know how any Latino person of any self-esteem, any self-respect would be in favor.
So a Latino person who might be in favor of some of his other policies can think beyond this singular one that you disagree with. Oh, you don't see how they could have any self-respect or self-esteem. Sounds kind of racist. Also, while we're on the topic of self-esteem and self-respect, this you, bro? This you? I'm not going to show the full photo because I don't want to vomit. But remember in 2013 where you took a mostly naked mirror selfie and then blamed it on tequila? Self-respect.
I am not voting for Donald Trump because I do not believe that he can be trusted to honor the Constitution of the United States.
Well, what part of the Constitution are you afraid that he won't honor, Conquist? Could it be restricting the First Amendment because of misinformation and disinformation? Or perhaps persecuting your political opponents? Or would it be creating additional restrictions on the Second Amendment? Because we need to act. Or maybe you're more worried about impacting the Supreme Court or getting rid of the Electoral College, because he's been talking about that, not Krusty and co.
I am not voting for Donald Trump principally, aside from abortion and immigration rights. I am not voting for Donald Trump because he proved that he put himself and his own personal future ahead of the future of the country and the Constitution of the United States.
Oh, he put himself above the country. Got it. When exactly did he do that? Was it when he was giving away his presidential salary every year and taking literally $0 from the American taxpayer? Or was it literally when he subjected himself and his family to a constant, nonstop, 24/7, 365 media onslaught disparaging his character for years and likely the remainder of his life? Or would it be the hundreds of millions of dollars that he's lost in his businesses and the public opinion of himself that will never be regained ever? Or was it when he became the victim of legal lawfare and got shot at? Was that it? Or maybe, just maybe, it's that you've known this guy for most of your life, liked him for most of that time, even when as far as appearing on The Celebrity Apprentice, but your career as a media personality is on the strong decline. Then your only chance at relevance is being propped up by the Krusty camp, because nobody else cares what you think and also you're a little butthurt. This you, bro? Found this on YouTube.
Guys, so what's it like working with Donald Trump because he's such a good friend of yours?
I love Donald. I've admired him over the years. I remember, when his business was in trouble years ago and people said, oh, that's the end of Donald Trump. And then he rose like the phoenix. Look at him now. He's one of the most successful businessmen on earth. He's recreating the whole golf industry with courses around the world. Some of the best hotels, some of the most wonderful developments. I used to live in his development on Riverside Boulevard. He's a great creator, and I love his energy. I love his his unique vision, and I hope to emulate it in a mini way with this.
So you admired him and hoped to emulate him, but he said that MS-13 gang members are animals, so that's where I draw the line. Gimme the beignets, Conquistador, and I want the powdered sugar, too. Take your handlebar mustachio and kick rocks, jabroni. You're cooked. Your opinions are no longer requested.